I know what you're thinking, looking at the title. What the helios is he talking about? I'm referring to this comic. Eggman NEGA clearly messing with Eggman before returning to the future. So what does this have to do with Reverse Flash? Almost everything, really. Before we get into it, we need to know who Eggman NEGA really is. First appearing in Sonic Rush, Eggman NEGA states he's Eggman's dimensional counterpart, hailing from the Soul Dimension. That's not his official name, it's just where the Soul Emeralds reside, and we don't have a clear name for the dimensions we go to, so just go with it. He and Blaze the Cat have somewhat of a similar history to Eggman and Sonic, as arch nemesis. Compared to Eggman though, Eggman NEGA is more cold-hearted and calculating, never faltering and quicker to destroy than Eggman is. The next time we see him is in Sonic Rivals. This time he comes from the same future as Sonic the Hedgehog and claims to be a descendant of Eggman's, claiming to hate Eggman for ruining his family name with his consistent failures as a scientist. You might be thinking that this is a repeat of what Sega did with Blaze the Cat in Sonic the Hedgehog 2006, intending to give him a new or extended origin. But no, after that, it's back to the Dimension backstory in Sonic Rush Adventure, and back again to the future backstory in Sonic Rivals 2. So what the hell is going on? Well, it's like this. He's both. We were given the confirmation that A, he is indeed from the future and is Eggman's descendant, and B, is the same Eggman NEGA in Sonic Rush. As I said, in Sonic Rivals, Eggman NEGA mentioned Eggman's constant failures that ruined the family legacy, so it could make sense that he would have sought to build a new one in a world where no one knows him, as well as one with powerful artifacts such as the Soul Emeralds and the Jewel Scepter. Not only did he move to another dimension, but he also traveled back in time, perhaps on purpose because he intended to eventually work with his infamous ancestor. He still holds a grudge against him for ruining the family name, but if he can use him to his own benefit, he's fine with whatever it takes to see his plan follow through. We saw in Sonic Rush that he did use Eggman to do a lot of the dirty work, but perhaps working with his ancestor and allowing him to also win in the past was his first attempt to change his future, by preventing Eggman to fail in the first place and thus ruining his lineage. He lied to Eggman about being his soul counterpart because it was easier to manipulate him this way, as Eggman would more easily trust another version of himself than his descendant, also preventing him from asking about the future. But after failing twice in the Rush series, he moved to another plan, hence Rivals. And we saw in both series Eggman NEGA would rather watch the whole world burn to the ground than let his enemies win. If he can't have the future he wants, nobody will. Eggman NEGA is also a pathological liar, so everything he says can be doubted. But to fit his story in with the canon of the games, it's the only real theory we have. And this brings us to Reverse Flash, aka Eobard Thawne. If you're a DC fan or have watched the Flash TV show, you would know that Thawne has a similar history to Eggman NEGA. Both come from the future, both lied about their intentions in the present, both have a deep hatred for their past counterparts, and both can be really, really petty. While Reverse Flash can be more cruel and egregious with his methods to ruin Barry Allen's life, murdering his mother, turning his twins against him, help cause a flashpoint, Eggman NEGA is more on the cartoonish side of ruining Eggman's life. Though he can't do much to make his future better, he finds some sort of pride and momentary bliss in tormenting Eggman whenever and however he can.